Welcome to a simple September bullet journal. In this journal, you can see that I am practicing a little bit of calligraphy, which I am just beginning to do. And I got so focused on the writing of it that I actually crossed the letter B instead of the T. So I went back later and fixed it after making these cute, simple little kitty cats. A little erasing, and they are ready to color. They are super fun to make and just a few little lines, and they're just these friendly little pets. I decided to add a ball of string to the end of my accidental crossing of the B, and so when I was a kid, our cat used to play with a ball of yarn when we would crochet or when my sister would knit, and so I thought that was a fun connection. If you have been following along with my bullet journals, you will see that I have been using lots of encouraging words at the headings of my note-taking pages. So for this month, I decided to put curious for one of them because I am very curious, and also I think curiosity is super important so that we are continuing to learn all of the time. And also pounce as a reminder to get on it. It's the time of year where I have a lot of things to do and I have to just be constantly on it until my work calms down just a little bit, another month or so. I tried to draw each cat with sort of a round body and each cat doing a different thing. So every single page has a couple cats, and I did have a little bit more fun with the calligraphy and remembering to not cross my B this time. I thought it would be pretty fun for this cat down at the bottom to be sort of leaning up and scratching his neck the way cats like to do. And so then I later ended up going in and drawing the frame down around so it's like a wall that he's rubbing against. This black cat was a little tricky for me. I was trying to make him a tuxedo cat at the beginning, and then I just didn't feel like his face looked quite right. So I filled it in with black. And you may also notice that when I made his back paw on the back side, so the paw in the back that faces away from us, I actually moved the paw from where I originally had it, and the little white space between his two black paws is where his paw originally was going to be, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to see that. It will just look like one giant paw if I leave it the way I had it originally. I was actually a little surprised that he was the most difficult of all the cats, and after you see that I make the calendar grid, which I kind of like the way that I made it over 3 different pages, and it's in these little separated little chunks or pieces. Anyway, I did end up going back over his face a couple different times with pins, trying to get the coloring just right. I'm not convinced it ever was, but I think that it's just like one thing I'm practicing is that I'm just sort of accepting things the way that they are and not trying to make it perfect and just saying, okay, well, cats are something that I've always loved and I found kind of tricky to do as little doodles. And so I'm just chalking it up for another learning experience. And the more you make mistakes, the more you learn. So here I am making mistakes, learning, sharing it with you. So I think it is cute in the end the way it turned out, even though I'm not sure about the coloring on that little black kitty cat's face. So I just added the little dates up in some cursive that kind of mimicked the calligraphy just a little bit. And on my back page, I always do some sort of a gratitude space, and I make a little design and then I slowly fill it in, either one thing at a time as it comes to me, or sometimes I'll fill the whole thing out at once. And it's just a nice reminder to be grateful about things and also to have a place to record some of the things that I have gratitude for. If you look back at the beginning of this video or most of the other calendar or bullet journal videos that I have done in the past, you can see some of the things that I was grateful for in the past. And if you look at next month's video, you'll be able to see the things I wrote down on this page of positives that are things that I am currently enjoying and grateful for. And if you are interested in the colors, here they are. I use the Tombow dual brush pins. Not sponsored, just a tool that I like to use. Some of my favorite tools are spread across the page. And if you enjoy this video and you find it valuable and you'd like some more that are similar or other little doodles for cards and just for fun, please like and subscribe. I am your Doodle Dragon and I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you and I wish you well. Hope to see you soon.